Why, hello there, and welcome back to my daily long play, where I do a playthrough of my current game for a couple hours, 5 days a week, from Sunday through Thursday. As you can see, I'm playing Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm playing it on the Xbox One, courtesy of Game Pass. And yeah, I've been enjoying this game. So much so that I'm gonna get signed in here and get it started. Now, yesterday, I spent some time in good old St. Denis, doing a few things. First of all, I went to a fancy ball in which the heavy bigwigs of the city were involved, including the mayor. And then I went to a high stakes poker event where I cheated to win a bunch of money, and then we got caught cheating, and we had a shootout. Isn't that how all these missions end? It starts off as a simple get in, get out, nothing, no ruckus, no one being harmed, and that's the premise of all of them. And they always end in a shootout. I guess it kind of would have been more interesting if it didn't, if we actually got away scot-free, but nope. That's not how this game rolls. But in any case, I also did a little bit of exploring in some of the areas around the camp, the new campsite, just southwest of St. Denis. Helped out a few people. Had some possible run-ins with some alligators. Or are they crocodiles? I'm not sure I know the difference. And yeah. And now I am back here. I should be back at the camp. And yeah. We'll see what we've got next on the agenda, as I'm continuing to sit through this long load screen. I imagine playing this game on the Xbox Series X via backwards compatibility that this loading screen will go by a lot faster with its built-in SSD. But we'll have to see about that. I will be getting that system when it comes out, don't you worry. And I'll find some way to provide coverage of me getting it. I don't know if I'll do an unboxing of it, or if I'll just show it all set up. I've never noticed this, but my character has spurs on the back of his boots, and you can actually see them. Interesting. So yeah, here I am, back at the camp. It's asking me to say yes, I want it to auto-save to this save file. And it's doing the annoying thing that all modern games do of making you hold the button down until a circle fills. But whatever. Such is life. So, let's take a look at the map here. Our next story mission is in town. Sadie needs to speak to us. We also have another story mission that pops up as a stranger thing. And we should also look into Mary over here and this thing. Let me zoom out a little more. Let me see if there's any other missions, main or otherwise. Nope. As you can see, we are still very much wanted in Blackwater. So we won't be going there anytime soon. Though I imagine we will be going there before the end of the game. Speaking of which, I believe I'm about 40% of the way through the story. Yep, 43%. So I've made some progress. That's good news. By the way, I am keeping an eye in the chat in case anyone pops in. Although it might take me a minute or two before I actually respond. So if I don't get to you immediately, just give me a moment and I will. Alright. So, we need to figure out what we're going to do first. I guess we'll talk to Sadie first. Where is she?
running a circus.
Thank you for your help with Miss Jackson.
Don't mention him, Miss Grimshaw.
You're a fine man, Mr. Morgan. Sometimes, at least.
Thank you. I think.
I don't remember helping her. I don't know.
How you doing, Mrs. Adler?
How are you? Been quite a journey since I joined you fellas.
Hasn't it?
And now you and Dutch have joined high society. Oh, Lord above.
Yeah, it seems so.
I think my days in polite society are over.
Well, I just saw Bill Williamson at a party at the San Denis's mayor's house. If he can do it, anyone can.
Did you get any leaks?
Yeah, I think so. You know so, Arthur Morgan. Come on, we need to talk. Miss Adler, will you excuse us?
When are you gonna let me come robbing with you, Dutch?
My lord, a few more like her, we could take over the whole world. A few more like her, there wouldn't be much of a world left. Yes,
Yep.
perhaps. Now,
Perhaps I should have done this mission last, because I thought this was going to be like a...
I went down there.
I don't know.
I took a look at it. I think we can hit it. I ain't never robbed in a city before. Well, you leave the planning to me. You'll ride with me. Always. Is it just you and me? No, we'll need one more, I reckon. I say Lenny. Not Micah. Well, that depends if you want a massacre or a payday. No, I wish that there was something I could do to make the two of you get along better. Well, that's easy. Make them change. Very funny.
People don't change.
What is that? What the hell have they done to me?
Great.
There, the tree line. Everybody take cover! Or Driscoll boys are coming!
Get a little high velocity action on these guys. You like that?
Damn, I'm out of bullets. Women! Children, inside! Rescue you! Hold your ground!
Are we going to be chased out of this hole, out of this camp as well?
Get down there and help them. Arthur Knapp, go on!
Dagnammit.
Come on, damn Driscoll.
Okay, come on. Go a little faster.
Stay away from the window. Get inside. Come on, quick. Don't let anyone back through that door.
I had such a good vantage point. Why did they kick me out? I feel like I should disable that. It kind of slows down the combat in a way that I don't like.
What's happening out here? Everyone okay? Let's freeze off that.
Don't have any other weapons.
What in God's name? Pull back.
Dagnammit. Retry checkpoint, I guess. Wasn't paying attention to how much damage I had taken.
windows over there. Charles, you take the side doors there. Arthur, you take the windows in the back. Go. Is everyone accounted for? Hey, I said, is everyone accounted for?
You know, I would have been much better if I was still on the balcony.
Come to me.
Who's this lady here? Dutch always had a fondness for women.
Sadie, Sadie, I'm coming. Sadie?
I think she could take care of herself.
And miss all this? Come on, Arthur.
Now we go back. We need you in the house, Mrs. Adler.
Oh, no, they don't.
Okay, where's the gunfire coming from? Dagnammit. There we go. That should have gotten him. I'm hitting the right button for remedy. Dagnammit, stupid game.
You okay?
Leave them here. Hold back. They was ready for us.
Cowards! We okay? I think so. Except for Karen here. Poor kid. Mr. Swanson, would you take this boy and bury him someplace near, but not too near?
Of course. Charles, help me with the body. We need to get this place cleaned up. Mr. Pearson, Miss Grimshaw.
Already taking care of it. Come on now, work.
Colm O'Driscoll. That man can really hate. So
Yep.
can I, Arthur. So can I. We need to get moving. Away from here. So we should start looking for another camp. You ain't thinking big enough, Arthur. You ain't seeing the vastness of our problems and our opportunities.
Well,
I'm
why
not
don't you
sure I
tell
get
me?
You will, son. You will. Meet me near the trolley station. We got work. Shall we? Yep.
Yeah, I was expecting some mission where I'd help Sadie there, but that's not what ended up happening. Should have went into Deadeye and taken out that last guy.
Could not save his. Mrs. Adler fought braver than any of us.
Yeah?
She is driven by powerful forces I scarcely understand. That's what love has done to her, I guess.
Wow, another shootout. I could have sworn I gotten 15 headshots. Nice if it told me how close I was. Really?
Morning. Morning, Arthur.
You alright, Reverend?
Just trying to make sense of this. I'm scared.
We'll be
Yeah.
alright.
Here's hoping for a better day.
There was me thinking we were a step ahead of the O'Driscolls.
I was almost starting to like that Kieran. And he saved your life.
I know.
Ah, Kieran was the kid we thought wasn't O'Driscoll. I think. I don't know, I have to look that up. Okay, so let's take a look at the map here. Looks like one of the temporary horses is scattered over here. Alright, so we've got Dutch over there we've got to meet. We've got this stranger mission. That was apparently a main story mission. We've got that and that. So what should we do first? I'm thinking we should do some of these side things first, like Mary and this group over here. Yeah, it might be a good idea. Take a moment here. Think about this stuff. Maybe I'll do a chore or two while I'm thinking of it. Only walking a little bit faster here carrying this bucket when I'm tapping A, so... Yeah. Guess if it were easy, it wouldn't be a chore now, would it? So I think one of the things I'm going to do either today or tomorrow is I'm going to go ahead and erase the games that I have on my checklist and start up a new one. You see, a lot of the games I have on here are games I'm not necessarily all that interested in, but it's more or less I have them and I feel obligated to play them on one of my streams. And that never results in interesting streams. Like last Wednesday I did Dead Rising. And while it was somewhat interesting to try to play that game just doing the stories and not just going around killing as many zombies as I could, I still didn't really enjoy it all that much. Made for a very low energy stream that just wasn't all that worthwhile for me. And if it's not worthwhile for me, I can't imagine it's worthwhile for anyone watching them either. So I'm thinking I should limit the games I stream, either in a daily long play or Retro Monday or Modern Wednesday, to games that I'm legitimately interested in. And not just games I feel obligated to try. Which is funny because,
When are we eating?
Give me a chance, will you?
in many ways my Retro Monday and Modern Wednesday streams are sort of designed for games that I'm only interested in, but not necessarily
Morning, Arthur.
sure about. I don't know. In any case, my list is and a lot of the games on my list have been done already. I mean, for my sample series last week, I ended up doing Sonic Mania, which was a game I talked about doing in the previous weeks, Sonic Generations.
Kieran,
He was such a gentle soul.
yeah, he saved my life one time. I'll miss him.
You make the bastards pay, Arthur.
If we get the chance,
I think we did. We killed a lot of them. How many O'Driscolls can there be? I don't know. All I'm saying is that I think that the more enjoyment I get out of actually playing the games involved in these streams, the better off these streams will come out as. Me getting more personal enjoyment can only do good things for my streams and my channel as a whole. So yeah, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm not sure if I'm gonna do this today or tomorrow, but I'm gonna clean off the old whiteboard and start anew. Alright. It seems like we are definitely nearing the end of our time here in this camp. Now, so far, we've been setting up camp, in places with names like this. Let me see here. First, we were, where was our first camp again? Horseshoe Overlook. Then we moved to here. And now we're here. Now, if I had to take a guess as to where is our next destination is going to be, I'd say it will be somewhere north of St. Denis. Think it'll be another manor? Or a regular campsite? You think it'll be near Van Horn? I don't know. I doubt we'll find out today, though. But we'll probably find out sometime this week. Alright. Regardless, let's head into town. Let's go see Mary. See what she needs help with. Oh, that was a gnarly sneeze. Yeah, I feel like I need to take a nap after that. Barely got to the mute button in time. Hey, horse. How's it going? Looks like the horse is in good shape. Like to keep it clean, though. Keep him clean.
You all right there, boy? Yep.
We'll set it to auto ride if we can. Once we get past these horses. Were those horses of the bandits?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. In any case, Dutch said we wouldn't be in this camp long, just a few days, so I'm not surprised that we'll be leaving it pretty soon. I am a little surprised that it was the O'Driscolls that assaulted us, not the Pinkertons. Remember, it was the Pinkertons who drove us out of our last camp. It's a nice view. Guess that answers the question of how does the auto ride cinematic camera handle a train coming through like that? Well, it stops. And it starts it up again. Cool. Do you think? Hello. Do you think it would be better if they had the mini map on in this cinematic mode? It might kind of ruin the aesthetic of it, but it would be more useful. How close are we? All right.
Arthur! Arthur! Up here! You came!
Yeah, I came. So, what do you need?
Wait there! I'm coming straight down!
Can I tie my horse to a hitching post here? What a day.
Arthur!
Hello, Mary.
What?
You came.
Yeah, I'm here.
Sure. Whenever you call for me, I'll come.
Gross.
Oh, Arthur.
What's wrong?
Daddy.
Your father? I'm a bigger fool than I even thought.
I'm begging you, Arthur. I know Daddy was not kind to you, but surely you cannot hate a man for the sin of loving his daughter and wanting better for her than
Than me?
than the choices you
What
make.
choice did I have? Did I ever have?
Oh, I know. You had to live by your code. But your code is, well, it's not right.
Has your way been right, Mary? With you? And Jamie joining a bunch of crazies? And hypocritical daddy with his drinking and whoring and gambling? Huh? Is that what a pure life has gotten you? Begging me for help?
Oh, Arthur, be kind to me. Please.
Sorry.
I should have asked someone else, but
But I'm the best guy you know at frightening decent people.
it wasn't that I didn't love you, Arthur. You know that. Oh, Arthur. We were so very young.
Stretch.
Think how different life could have been.
Yeah, I think about it. A lot. It all seems so long ago and far away now.
Will you help me try to save Daddy?
Save him from what? Alright, that's what I'm here for.
Man, where are we going? What's the old lovable patriarch been up to now?
Oh, Arthur, you know sarcasm is beneath you. He's been gambling.
I don't think
drinking,
anything is
other
beneath
things.
Arthur.
Oh, the filthy router. Where can we find him?
He said he was going down to the Theodore Eckhart stables. Something about a horse. It's down by the water in the warehouse district near the train yard.
Come on, then.
Don't be a pompous ass, Arthur. It doesn't suit you.
Oh, should I leave that to Daddy?
Leave Daddy alone. He suffers enough.
Well, I suppose I can take some consolation in that.
No, Arthur.
I'm
should've
helping
ran
you.
away with you years ago.
Well, you wouldn't.
No, I didn't. But,
But what?
well, I don't know.
Let's just find your pa. Alright. Can you point on the mini-map? There we
So
go.
what
Alright.
do you
South.
think he's up to?
I'm not sure. He keeps saying it's a disgrace a man of his standing has to ride around on some old nag.
Standing? He's usually falling down.
Arthur, he wasn't always this way, but it has.
That is an
gotten worse.
uncomfortable
Drinking
way to
and
sit on a
gambling more
horse.
than ever,
At least it looks
palming
like it.
things off left and right, mixing with bad people. I'm just scared for him.
Don't worry too much. Whatever it is,
Dresses,
we'll work it
especially
out.
long dresses like that, seem utterly impractical. Can't ride on a horse with them. Alright, here we go. Ah,
This is the place.
auto get off the horse at destination.
Let me go in and see what kind of a state he's in.
The one constant in the Old West is there's always mud everywhere.
Scream if you need any help.
You can't
Very
escape it.
funny.
What's this guy doing? Is he sweeping the muddy street?
You can't stand there.
What, in the street?
Yes, in the street.
Is it your street?
Just get out of here.
What's this guy's problem?
Say it. Just get out of here.
Listen, partner. I'm waiting on the lady. She's a fine lady. Just go inside. If I wasn't waiting on this lady, you'd be dead already. But if you continue to irritate me, I'll kill you. And make my apologies to the lady. It's your call.
Oh, I didn't mean nothing.
Apology accepted. Oh, wait right there.
I have half a mind to kill you myself.
Daddy!
No.
Oh, Daddy, please, come home. You're tired, Daddy, tired
I
and
have no
unwell.
such thing. You get away from me. You head home. I insist upon it. Leave me be.
Yeah, I'm trying to understand why my character doesn't like this father person.
Oh, Arthur, he's up to no good. We better follow him.
Okay.
This way.
Another one of these missions. Keep your distance, but not too far.
He went around a corner.
That's a strangely modern-looking sign there. Both of those. Huh. Oops.
Hold up, Arthur.
You can see why he has such a high opinion of himself. We'll just follow the smell.
Arthur, come on. He just went between those crates.
He just threatened to kill you, man. Why are you defending his honor? He clearly has none.
Come here, quick.
Mind where you go. Mind where you go.
Son,
think so.
We'll see.
I didn't say a thing insulting.
I'll wipe that goddamn smirk clean off your face.
Ain't you a little old for brawling, mister?
Damn you!
Yep. Wasted.
He's heading across the road.
You know, this is kind of fun.
He'll hear you. Could have cleaned yourself up a bit.
I didn't realize I was here to impress anyone.
He just went left down that alleyway.
Yeah.
What's he doing?
Let's go find out. Don't say I never show you.
Who wants to place a bet that he's heading towards the saloon?
Don't lose sight of him.
This camera is getting a little too dynamic for its own good right now.
What's he doing? What do you think he's doing?
Well, he's either waiting for a woman of dubious morals, he's trying to sell something.
So, Ashton, you got the money?
Seems he's selling something.
Have you got the brooch, Mr. Gillis?
Yes. Here.
Here's the money. That is beautiful.
Family heirloom.
That was Mother's brooch.
Not any longer, Mr. Gillis. Enjoy the money. And should you need any more, I can offer you a loan at a very reasonable rate of interest.
No, thank you. I've heard what happens to folks who take loans from you.
It's not his to sell.
Oh, he's just a brooch. At least he didn't get himself killed.
You don't understand. Mother left it to me. You sold my mother's brooch? How could you?
You!
That's theft.
Oh, speaking of thieves, I see you found your outlaw again.
Hello, sir. Have you been well?
Daddy, how could you?
Mary, wait here. I'll go get the brooch.
Don't hurt anyone, Arthur.
He'll probably kill someone. Oh, but you like that, don't you, Mary?
Alright. So I wasn't sure if the game was pointing me in the direction of the building or somewhere else.
Hey, you bastard! Hold her right there! God damn it. Okay. Hey! Stop that coach!
And apparently we've taken another horse. Dagnabbit, this horse doesn't have as much stamina as my horse.
God damn it!
Nice. You know, if that were a car I was chasing, I could shoot out its tires. I'm gonna fail this mission.
Yep.
Come on. Can I, reload the checkpoint? No?
Yeah.
I'm never catching up to this guy, am I? If he keeps doing sharp turns like that, I might be able to. Where are we going, anyway?
Okay there.
That's not what I wanted. Now, what the heck is this? Some kind of boardwalk? Oh, it's a whole empire of boardwalks.
You done good, girl.
Looks like it's left a trail. Really? What? The buyer was abandoned? What? What does that mean? I had him right in front of me. And why am I now on a... Why am I now on the carriage?
I bought that brooch fair and square.
Oh, this game.
Where are you taking me?
Get out of there.
I guess he was in the carriage.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. It's just a brooch.
I want that brooch. It wasn't Gillis's to sell.
I bought it fair and square.
How much do you want for it?
I guess I could give it to you for $100.
Fine.
Here.
Yeah, take the damn thing. Crazy son of a bitch. You don't know who you're messing with. Somebody's gonna pay for this.
The heck was that? Is that the surround sound system? Oh well. I chased after the guy who was marked on the map as a yellow dot. It did not specify what exactly I was supposed to do, but whatever.
Where's your father?
I don't know.
You want me to go find him again?
Not really.
Just forget about him.
Go up. I'll take you to the trolley.
Thank you.
Yeah. Got you your brooch back.
You could say I broached it off of him.
Probably best not.
I guess that'd be poach.
Hey,
Let's not broach the subject of your father.
what are you doing now? Right this moment.
Why'd you ask?
Well, I was wondering if you wanted to do something. Head to the theater, perhaps.
I'm gonna decline.
Oh, Mary. I don't think that's a very good idea.
Sure. I understand. You're still walking me to the trolley, though.
Of course.
I remember the little movie theater thing in Red Dead Redemption 1 and not being very interesting.
My life
And all the,
wasn't supposed
the
to.
vaudeville things in GTA 4.
Is it too late for us, Arthur?
I can't lie to you. I want it, man. Mary, if anyone close to me, they wanted to, and I can't have you wrapped up in there. But it's coming to an end. This time it really is.
Run away with me, Arthur. Run away right now and don't look back.
I want to. More than anything I want to. But I've got some people I need to take care of. Once they're free, then I'm free. Then I can disappear.
But Arthur...
If we're gonna run away anywhere, we need money. Soon, I'll have some.
I don't know, I have like $1,000 on me. Isn't that enough for one person, maybe two?
But it's a pretty dream.
Very pretty. But I will once I get some money. I had some. Then some fool got it trapped into a town that I can't go back to. It's another story.
I'll write you.
An empty trolley. I'll see you in St. Louis. Alright. Another bronze medal.
Out of the damn way!
Let's buy a newspaper. What? That's not how I expected that to go down. I expected to just buy the latest newspaper and then read it right there. Alright, let's get to our horse. And the horse I rode in on.
What are you doing?
I'm running. What do you think I'm doing? Yeah, the NPCs in this game tend to react very shocked by you doing anything other than walking at a very leisurely pace. It gets old.
Is someone there? Anything to spare for a blind man?
It gets old. And it makes it difficult to get around.
There you go, friend.
Bless you, mister. Truly, you're a saint. Yes, sir. There should be more people in the world like you.
No, there shouldn't.
Howdy, partner.
Alright. Hey, there's my horse. Why not? I'm not using this money for anything. Maybe when we get to a new camp, it'll be some upgrade I can get for it. Alright, let's take a look at the map here. We have, Brother Dorkins. And we have this stranger mission. And of course, Dutch. Let's go to here. So tonight, for my Retro Monday stream, decided to do a game that wasn't actually on my list. I'm going to be doing Grand Theft Auto 3 for the PlayStation 2. I'm going to be doing it on original hardware, a PS2 Slim Model 7001 or something like that, I don't know. And I'm going to be using it with the help of the open source scan converter, as usual. I'm going to be starting up a fresh save file, and just seeing how far I can get in about 2 or 3 hours' time. I'm not sure if I'm going to be mainlining the story, or spending a bunch of time just driving around, maybe looking for packages. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. Still got a bit of chores to do today. Got a bunch of cooking to do. I'm gonna cook a big batch of my almost famous taco casserole. Some mashed sweet potatoes and some green beans. Do a little meal planning there. Yeah. Nothing but fun stuff. All the stuff that makes life worth living.
You, kind sir, will you help the poor?
I ain't so kind.
Yes, you are, sir. You have it in you, I can tell.
I'm a nasty bit of work, Father.
Wrong on 2 counts, sir. I'm a humble brother, a penitent monk, not a priest, and you're a magnificent bit of work. You may have made some poor choices, but which of us hasn't?
You have no idea.
But you do, and God does, and that's enough for me and for him.
We shall see.
That we shall, sir. But why don't you hedge your bets and give 2 bits to the poor? There are so many who will go hungry tonight.
Sure, why not? It's not like I'm doing anything else with 2 bits.
How you getting on, anyhow?
These are a somewhat apathetic lot, I'm afraid.
My mentor says that America is designed to induce apathy in people.
It's a wonderful insight. He must be a wise man, your mentor.
Well, sometimes he's a downright fool, but usually he's the best man I know.
That's wonderful. The thing is, well, poverty will always be with us. But slavery, I thought we had banished that. But Saint Denis is acting as a staging post for shipping slaves out to some of the islands.
I don't believe it. It's 1899.
Maybe you should take a look for yourself. I've heard that the pawnbroker down the block around the corner, the one with the green door, well, they say he sells more than forlorn trinkets. Help the poor.
Forlorn trinkets? That's some old-fashioned terminology.
Evening.
Problem with walking through a densely crowded market like this is that it's very difficult to actually navigate your way through without upsetting people. See? Like that. I was being careful. I'm walking slowly.
That was nice evening.
Buena, señora.
I'm just saying. Excuse me. Oh dear. All right. So much for that being a shortcut. I'm not.
Please, Lord, send me some help.
Excuse me.
shall do.
Got a few paintings over there. Something for the wife, maybe?
Oh, there you are. I couldn't see who that guy was. He wasn't...
Looking for anything in particular?
A bit of a strange question, but you heard tell of slavers around here, buddy?
What?
Where are they?
Who?
People you're hiding. I know they're here, don't lie to me.
Please, they made me do it. I was always good to them, but they forced me to do it, sir, I swear.
Where are they?
There's a door behind the bookcase there. Just put the big red book called The Scourge of Crossbreeding by Harold McDougall. Don't tell the police, please.
I can't decide if it would be cool to have a fake wall of books like that in real life. I don't know.
Hello? Por favor, ayúdanos. Help, please. Help, please.
I think it's a little dumb
I'm on your side.
that the target people to talk to them is on the same button as aiming your weapon. You can so much potential to lead to so many bad things
Please, I'm on your side.
in a game
It'll
where
be okay.
it's judging you based on how moral you are, and people overreact to every little thing you do.
Gracias, señor. Muchas gracias.
Come with me. Don't worry. You're gonna be all right now. Promise.
Making promises he can't keep. He's more like Dutch than he
That's
wants
it.
to admit.
Come on. You'll be safe soon.
Perhaps I should have led them out the other door.
This way. Not much farther. Poor bastards.
¿Quién es este hombre?
No lo sé. Estamos libres, si eso es lo que importa. Tenemos que confiar en él.
Hello, miss. How's everything? It'll be better.
I think the monk is right around here. Chickens, if you attack them enough, they'll flock around you and start attacking you back. Like my dumb Zelda joke? No. Of course not. Who would? Alright.
Brother Dorkin's friend.
Arthur Morgan. Come on. You were right. I found these two imprisoned in that shop.
Oh my. That's... Well, they are blessed to have met you, Arthur.
Trust me, in that they're very unusual. I don't think they speak much English.
My brothers, come. Let's go get something to eat. Manger. Comida, please.
Hey, you forgot this?
Oh. Yes. Thank you. Here. Payment. For your services. I could not have freed these men myself.
No, I don't
Give
need
it
it.
to the poor brother.
Thank you. I will. Like I said, magnificent. Come on. Come. Come see me again.
I'm glad he
sometime.
gave me that
I often work at
option,
the
'cause
old
that
church on
seemed
Gasper
dumb.
Street in St. Francis.
It would have been dumb if it didn't. Hey, look, another bronze medal. Alright.
Time to go, boy.
Hello.
Alright, so... Stranger... But are they perfect strangers?
sir?
Hello, sirs.
Yes, sir. Howdy.
Oops. Sorry, my horse doesn't have a rear view mirror on it. Ay, caramba. Well, I'm about an hour into my stream so far. Feeling pretty good. Let's head over here. It's funny that was a railway stop, but the trolley did not stop there. At least it didn't look like it. I doubt that greeting people like that is doing anything for my my honor level, but it feels nice. All right, we are going left, I guess. Right. Let's go here. Is there a hitching post? No.
Hey, do I know you?
Mr. I believe we met.
You have?
At that ghastly party.
Oh, Evelyn Miller.
Unfortunately so, Mr.
Arthur Morgan, at least sometimes.
Can I say something rude?
Sure.
The mayor thinks you robbed him. To be clear, he wasn't very upset about it. He rather liked you.
Really?
Okay.
Do you, well, I mean to say, can you steal things?
Is there a reason you're asking me to incriminate myself, Mr. Miller?
Well, I'm sorry. Have you met? This is Rains Fall, a great chief, and his son, Eagle Flies.
Gentlemen, we saw you in the wagon train crossing the river at Cumberland Falls. And at the party, you were upstairs.
You have great powers of observation.
Yes, my people, if we are even a people anymore. We've fought hard. We've made peace treaties, and those treaties were broken. And we've been moved and punished and moved.
I'm sure.
This voice actor sounds very familiar.
Contravening the peace
It's
treaty
probably
signed.
been typecasted.
This will lead to war.
No, my son, it will not. We cannot fight another
Actually,
war.
it kind of sounds a little bit
We've
like
got
Spock.
stronger, and we have become far weaker, Mr. Morgan.
It's bad business.
It's to do with oil.
Which I do believe Spock passed away well before this game came
I
out.
believe there were
Le-
some
Leonard
prospectors
Nimoy.
on their land a few months ago who have filed reports with Leviticus Cornwall and the state government
Oh, great.
claiming huge reserves of oil under their land.
So, you want me to try and steal it?
Obviously they can't. And even more obviously, I would be useless. Listen, I realize that it is a ridiculous request, but we're very desperate.
I'm not a do-gooder, Mr. Miller. Gentlemen, I'm very sorry for your predicament, but I'm a working man. I got problems of my own.
We will pay you very handsomely, Mr. Morgan.
How much?
I told you, they're all mercenaries.
There's a price on my head in 2 states, my friend. The government doesn't like me any more than it does you. Like you, I've been running for as long as I can remember. And like you, my time here is nigh on done.
We understand, and we will pay.
Thank you.
You meet my son in a couple of days near Citadel Rock, just west of the oil fields.
Okay.
We are very grateful for your help.
Gentlemen, an appointment with the senator. We should head over there.
It's a waste of our time. And his.
We must try everything. Come along.
Hello, Mr. Miller. The counselor wants to apologize. He can see you now.
We've been waiting I don't know how long.
Or next month, if you'd like to reschedule.
Come. Perhaps the senator won't mind waiting.
All right. So looked like that was more an introduction to a mission that I can do more or less at my leisure. Where, though, does it want me to go? West of the oil fields? I feel like I remember seeing oil fields somewhere. I don't remember where. I don't know. Regardless, it's not popping up on the map at the moment. Alright. Speaking of, at the moment, what are we going to be doing here? So we have another Brother Darkins thing. We also have Dutch here. And yeah, we could always do more Leopold Strauss things with collecting money from people who owe us. I don't like that at all. That is the least interesting thing we do. To be perfectly honest, I would just tell Dutch to forget about that money that's owed to us and just not lend any more money to anyone. It's more trouble than it's worth. I'm sure that would not please Mr. Strauss very much, but I kind of don't care. Kind of don't care. So, let me think here. I kind of feel like if I activate this Dutch mission now, it's going to result in me being wanted in St. Denis. I'm not sure if that's the case, though. Probably won't. Let me think here. Let's take a look at the progress thing. 46%. We're doing good. Yeah, let's just go ahead with it. Look at that building.
Hey, friend.
Alright, we are going. Now, this is that one street that they like to show off a lot in the Digital Foundry videos on this game for a stress test. Running up this, I guess the opposite direction on this street. Is this a runabout? Dagnammit, I hate runabouts. I hate them in real games. I hate them even more in real life. Runabouts shouldn't exist. Glad I don't live in Europe, because I'd have to deal with them a lot more. How come there's never a hitching post around when I need it? Maybe he's over here. Oh, for some reason I assumed he'd be in that building.
Come on, keep walking. You're late. A couple of days in this place, you turned into some clock-watching city boy. What's the urgency? We need to leave. Forever. We've been doing well, making money. But for us all to leave together, we need enough for a boat. Now, I found a friendly ship captain. He's willing to take us to Australia or Tahiti. We just need to pay for passage and give him money for land when we get there. No questions asked. We will disappear, be reborn. Well, where the hell is Tahiti? South Pacific, an untouched paradise. Who lives there? Tahitians, I guess. We made a bit of money on that riverboat job, but not enough for us to leave and live peacefully. Where's the rest coming from? In there. So we are gonna rob that place. Well, I didn't think we was fixing the plumbing. I don't know if you have noticed, but
did they have plumbing back then?
I reckon we got a few days before the Pinkerton show, and then well, we're done. Now we need money. Bronte said this place has got money. Come on. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a robbery. Behave as I tell you, and none of you will die. Annoy me, and you all will. Now remember, we just want money. Don't make us kill you. Mr. M, leave these fine folks of their valuables. Mr. S, check that room back there. I got this one dying. Give me your money. It's your choice. It ain't worth dying.
All right, is everything
Open
okay?
that gate and let my acquaintance inside. Hand over all your money now. Quick.
It's yours? Have it.
Apparently my honor is going down every time.
Now, I'm gonna need everything you got on you.
Okay, fine, it's yours.
Really?
There's nothing much here.
What?
There's nothing really here.
You're sure?
Yes.
Then get out here and get ready for company. All of you! Behave. We don't want to hurt any of you. Mr. M, check the safe. Sure. Open it.
I don't think they keep much cash in there.
Open it!
He wasn't lying.
Nothing here. There should be stacks of cash in there. He told us there was. Look again. There's no stacks. A few dollars in coins. That's it. There.
We got a problem. There's a ton of cops out there.
We got you surrounded. That greasy son of a bitch. He set us up. You think? This seemed like a good time for sarcasm to you, Arthur.
We're gonna do, gentlemen.
Something. The trolley. The trolley. Follow me, gentlemen. Go now. Go.
Looks like we're hijacking a trolley. Yeah, I know. Derailment. Which adequately describes this whole mission, to be perfectly honest. It went off the rails. Or more to the point, it was never on it to begin with. Hey, guess who doesn't have his rifle? This guy. Me. Alright, try to refill my Deadeye meter with some good headshots. Like that. I'm gonna guess a whole city's worth of them. Go where? Okay, can you... Damn it. Keep being out of Deadeye. It's going to take a whole lot of money to pay off the bounty I'm accumulating here. I'm doing all the shooting here. Okay, what? It wouldn't let me use one of my tonics. There we go. Okay, why aren't you dead? There we go. Man, these guys are real bullet sponges.
Looks like they ain't giving up yet.
Sometimes. Too much of the time. Okay, I shot him dead. He should not have been able to do that.
Just head straight for the bridge. Damn! They blocked the road. Hold on. Use this. Trying to shoot it off. You see any more? Just keep going, kid. You okay back there? Don't worry about me. Just get us out of here.
Oh, only $165 bounty? I can pay that off easily. Wow, to say that didn't go well would be an understatement.
You know what, Dutch? Next time, let's not damn discretion.
Seemed like a good lead.
I know, but...
Well, we made it. Thanks to you.
Don't mention it. Yeah,
You're a good kid.
and we each got $15. Oh, and a quarter. Don't forget the quarter.
Shut up, Arthur. He set us up. Played me like a yokel. Put the law on us. What do we do to him? What did I do to him?
I guess he thinks he's the king around here. He don't want the likes of you. So, what are we doing next, Dutch?
We just need money. One more decent take, and we're gone.
We'll never have enough money, Dutch.
Is our bet. Hosea agrees.
Even after that?
Especially after that. I don't feel so good.
You just got a bash on the head.
Come on. I'm taking you back to camp.
Hey, you did real good there, Lenny. Just wish it could have turned out better.
Well, can't win them all.
We got out, didn't we? Not even gonna bother looking at the objectives that I didn't do. Hey, good, my horse is nearby. I'd hate to have to go all the way back into the city just to retrieve it. That wouldn't be fun. Let's take a look. Okay, so looks like we're wanted in this whole area, which means we need to go find a post office. Post haste. Which is a real dumb way of saying it, but whatever. Alright, I'll set a marker for here. But if there's another post office nearby... I mean, there's one here. What do you think's better? If I if I go to the post office that's closer but in wanted territory? Or if I go to the post office that's further away but outside of wanted territory? Eh. I think I'll do that. I think I'll go this way. But what I will do is I'll set a marker for here. I want to get out of wanted territory as quickly as possible.
Yep.
Alright, horse, sorry to do this, but we need to move fast. So I'm going to be pushing you harder than I normally do. Maybe there's a post office here we could go to. I don't think I've been through this area yet. It didn't look like there was. There's a bait shop, but that's not what I'm looking for. So I'm afraid I can't do that, sir. Okay, I hear alligators. Dagnammit. Alright, so that makes the situation a little bit more complicated, because it makes shortcuts harder to achieve. Oh well. I'm almost at the border anyway.
Okay there, boy.
We're almost there, horse. We're almost there. I believe we are out of wanted territory. Now then. Nope, not doing that. Okay, so here's what I will do. I'm going to take this road, and I'm going to follow it until it redirects me in a way that does not take me into wanted territory again. There we go. Alright, let's make sure that it is doing what I want it to do, and it is. Awesome.
Get away from me now! Fuera!
Alright, now we put in the cinematic mode all the way to the post office. Okay, I'm well beyond that guy's ability. I'm well beyond my ability to hear that guy, so why can I still hear him? Well, yeah, it looks like I was right about that. Once again, I shot up a whole nother town. These are just police I shot. But still, it's like, oh, great. Now, apparently, we can go in and try to rob a bank. I would say maybe it would be a better idea if we wait till after we do that to pay off our bounty, but there's a good chance this bank job is going to yield a whole lot of money, so that won't really be an issue. We'll see. And I have more than enough to pay this bounty as it is. Like I said, I'm not using it for anything. I believe we're close. Yeah, this area kind of looks like Montana or something. Maybe Colorado. Hey look, we're at the post office. I like the decision to get out of wanted territory first.
Happy to assist you in a moment.
Alright. No rush.
How's it going? Quite the bounty you acquired, ain't it?
Alright.
Hate to say it, but nice doing business with you.
I have more money than I thought.
Thanks, mister.
Now, what the heck is this stuff? Refrigerated service. Oh yeah, I guess it's to weigh things for shipping. A refrigerated rail car? Okay, why not, I guess. This is near a ranch. Therefore, they're talking about either shipping live cattle or butchered cattle. Either way, having access to a refrigerated rail car is probably helpful. Alright. Our bounty is paid off. Now, I've actually looked at a map of the game, relatively, I think a full map on the internet. And apparently this is some sort of prison over here. Alright, what do we, since we're already near here, let's just go there. This will probably be my last mission for the day. Otherwise, I would have just said I'd call it for the day. So yeah, let's just go here and do this. So how much money do you think Dutch is trying to get to in order for us to do this crazy scheme of going to Australia or Tahiti or wherever he has in mind? Must be a lot in order to get the entire camp passage there. There's another pretty serious flaw in his plan. Assuming that it were to work. What would we do there for a living? Do you think anyone in this camp can hold down a legitimate job? I don't think so. I think we would just end up we'd wind up robbing the place, and we'd wind up back where we are right now, looking for a passage out of there. Because we've once again gotten ourselves in too much trouble. People don't change. They just don't. Certainly not anyone in this group. I have a few guesses as to where this story is going, or more importantly, how it ends. And I'm not going to spoil it.
Keep clear of the wagon, sir.
Yeah, people interrupting me in thought. I'm not going to spoil it in the off chance I'm right. Well, I think I'm right about one thing. Let's just say it doesn't. I don't think this story is going to have a happy ending. So what I'm trying to say is, I think it would have been better if he just, if this author took Mary's offer up and ran away with him.
kind man.
Okay, here you are.
Be warned, sir. Be warned. Surrounded by fields of burning fire and flesh, the devil will make his sacrifice.
Come on, pal. Well, okay then. Thank you, I guess.
Now we're getting the cactus country, apparently.
You okay, boy?
We have to feed and clean our horse soon. Ah.
Whoa.
Not right near where I want to be anyway. Let's do that now.
Hey, come on, boy. Relax. Yeah, there, boy.
Try to take good care of this horse. Right. Speaking of which, how about if we reach into our satchel, or our horse cargo, I guess, and get some grub. I'm a little on the hungry side, both in the game and in real life. Let's get some biscuits. Do we have anything that significantly restores Deadeye? Because that's what we need right now. This. The rest of our food. Ooh, corned beef. That sounds good. Drink this stuff. A little bit of a liquid diet. Ah, litter bug. And then let's get have anything that only restores Deadeye? That's what I want. I don't see anything. This cigar should do it, I guess. That didn't take long. I figure I might as well get my stats filled up as much as I can, considering I'm likely going into another difficult mission with a lot of shooting involved.
You came.
Of course I can. Said I would.
There's a foreman. His name is Danbury.
His name is
It's the files in
Eric.
the office above the refinery room. It's that window with the blind drawn up.
I see it.
If the files are as incriminating as we believe, Mr. Cornwall's men will destroy them if they know you're coming.
There's only one of me, son. I don't intend for them to know I'm coming. What will the files say?
There'll be a report from Leyland Oil Development Company.
And you got the money?
Yes?
Any ideas how I sneak into this place?
You could crawl under the fence or hide in a wagon. They keep rolling in.
I'll go take a look.
If there's a problem, call for me.
I thought the whole point was that this had nothing to do with you.
Ideally. If you are quick, you could climb into the back of that wagon.
mean like that? That's some heavy-duty rain there. What a day.
That you, Al? Hey, Tom? Picking up?
Yep, supposed to meet the early train to Saint Denis.
Okay. Better get a move on then.
Don't exactly seem all that well hidden here. Is this why I broke into earlier? Ah, dagnam, with a stealth mission. Alright, let's take a look at the map, see where we're trying to get to. Okay, on the other side of this here building. It doesn't look like I'm in immediate danger of being spotted at the moment, so that's good news, but I have to sneak upstairs somehow. There are 2 people inside the building and 1 just outside who's probably on a patrol that'll take him back in. What I need to do is I need to find, quote, the stairs. Or ladder. I hate stealth missions. This just leads me back to where I was. That's not helpful. Great. Okay, so here's the problem. I don't see anything that looks like stairs. Get around this thing. Alright. I'm gonna go this way. Ah, I see the stairs now. The destination is the stairs. Which tells me that what I'm looking for is probably on the other end of this building. I could have just climbed my way up there. Save myself a lot of hassle.
You must be Danbury. Who? Quiet yourself, friend. This won't take long.
Interrogate him.
Danbury.
Yes?
I need some papers, my friend. Nothing important. A file. I'm from head office.
You're not from head office?
Does that seem important right now?
No. No.
I need a file by the Leland Oil Development Company. The one about the oil near Wapiti. Danbury, think, man. Mine is a terrible thing to lose, especially over such a nice floor as this.
He's not responding. Dagnammit.
It's here. It's here.
Hold X to take file.
You're doing good, Danbury. Real good. They'll give you a promotion for this. No, Danbury.
Danbury? Danbury, you okay?
Tell the guard you're fine.
Yes. It's just... I'm working. All's fine.
Now stay quiet. Or head office will send me back to get you.
Gee, it sure would have been nice if I could have gotten in here through the window. You know how much I don't like these stealth sequences. Ah!
Hey, hold it right there! Weapons on the ground and hands in the air.
Easy now, fellas.
Now, we won't tell you again.
For how much shooting you do in this game, it would be nice if the controls were a little more precise. Not expecting Call of Duty like precision here, but or snappiness, but it would be nice if it were a little better. Okay, why am I getting stuck on game geometry? Do I have a rifle? Yes, I do. Awesome. Where are you? I'm here, dagnammit, where are you?
Yeah, but we need to get the hell out of here.
Follow me.
Easier said than done. Then again, I can't think of very many things that are easier done than said.
They're coming after us.
Alright, you leave them to me. Perhaps I should have given this guy the documents. After he's doing a better job of taking them out than I am. That's good news.
That explosion came just in time.
I was happy to watch some of that oil burn. So you met Mr. Danbury?
Yes, don't worry. He was very obliging. I thought you wasn't getting involved.
Thought you were gonna enter and leave silently.
Thank you. You saved my life.
Thank you. I hope. Well, I don't know what I hope. But who knows? Maybe these will be of some use. Here's your money.
Thank you.
Ooh. Sure lit up the night sky there, didn't we? Ay, caramba. Well, it doesn't look like I got a wanted level. Alright, ah, crap. It looks like, well, whatever. Let's head back to camp here.
Yep.
Going to cinematic mode. When I get there, I think I'll call it a day, actually. Streaming for about 2 hours. I'd say that's pretty good. Made some progress. Got some main story missions done. Some side story missions. Helped out some people. Overall, I'd say I did pretty good. I think I did pretty good. Hit the wrong button there. Wanted to check the map. Yeah, like I said, I wish there were a dedicated map button, but whatever. I've got a long ride, don't I? At least it's nighttime, so there should be fewer people on the trail. Hopefully. Well, yeah, when I start up my stream tomorrow, it looks like we'll be meeting up with Dutch and organizing this bank job. You know that's not going to go well, right? Not a single one of these missions has. Not really. Actually, the last bank job went pretty okay. So maybe it will. Got me enough money to pay off all my bounties and upgrade the camp. Ay, caramba. Yeah, today will be my 15th episode. My 15th stream of this game. My 15th daily long play. I've already played this game longer than I played Red Dead Redemption 1. And I'm only a little under halfway through the main story. Like I said, it's going to take me a while. So I've been playing this game for, what, almost 30 hours now? And I'm almost about at the halfway point. Which I guess that means the whole 60-hour count that I've been reading about is pretty accurate. At least it seems like it. I'm looking at the health of the stream. It looks like it's been pretty good. It hasn't gone down into the red at all since I started, which is pretty good. I've been thinking about how I'm going to approach this game in terms of my sample series, to a 4K upload, HDR upload of it. I don't really know.
Hold on there. A minute of your time. Let's get us a close look.
Problem is that I normally do the intro of games like this. The problem is that the intro area of this game is not all that interesting to look at. It's that snowy area. Like brighter, more colorful areas. Now I could do like a post-credits thing. Assuming that the game will let me do that, but I don't know. Guess I won't know what my options are until I beat the game. I could just create a separate save file before the end of the game, with the idea of doing that like in the middle of the game or something like that. I don't know. We'll see. I've got a long time, at least a couple more weeks, before that's actually going to be an issue. I suspect I'll finish this game sometime this month. I would hope so, anyway. But yeah, looks like that's just gonna just about do it for today. I'm gonna leave off here, and then tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'll go talk to Dutch about this mission, this bank job. But in the meantime, I'm going to call it a day. And before I do, I just want to take a moment to thank you for watching. I appreciate when people take time out of their day to watch my streams in my videos. Just as a quick reminder, I do a stream like this almost every day at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, from Sunday through Thursday. I do a retro stream on Monday night at 8 p.m. and a modern stream on Wednesday night at 11 p.m. Those are, again, Eastern Standard Times, with 4K and or HDR uploads on Fridays that usually publish on Saturdays. So, this week, tonight, for my Retro Monday stream, I'm doing Grand Theft Auto 3 for the PlayStation 2. An original PS2 hardware with the help of the open source scan converter. So that'll be 8 p.m. tonight, Eastern Standard Time. This Wednesday, I'll be doing the Telltale game, The Wolf Among Us. And I'll be playing that on the Xbox One. So look forward to that this Wednesday night at 11 p.m. I've got to figure out what I'm going to do for my sample series this Friday, but I'll have at least some time to think about it. In the meantime, that's just about it. Like I said, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you back here tonight at 8 p.m. for some Grand Theft Auto 3. See sort of the origins of this game. And just check the progress bar. 48%, yeah, about halfway. And I'll see you, and of course I'll see you back here tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. for more Red Dead Redemption 2. And until then, take it easy.